try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal. So I can feel it in my soul, they gon' be reaping what they sow. Check it, get your life right, cause this the last call. Christ coming back and he's gonna judge us all. It can happen while you shopping, walking around the mall. Where you from, where you at, Babylon will fall. Lose your head by the sword or obey his laws. You hear them drum beats? We in the midst of war, but it's a holy one. I speak the holy tongue. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakathum. I got the most high power, I ain't need a gun. I'll be out here reppin' till his kingdom come. His bread's for the children, you can't get a crumb. Yeah, they hear me, they ain't feeling where I'm coming from. But la-di-da-di, fuck everybody from the Catholic Church to Illuminati. Christ coming back, not an Anunnaki. Trying to warn the people, but they tried to knock me. What you thought that I was?
SHALAM. This is Officer Degal Gabar, and to my left here is Trooper Matazayan Ban, and we are of the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA out of Harlem, New York, 125th Street. We got classes Tuesdays through Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Go to ISUPK.com. For questions or for counseling from the I.S.U.P.K, call 314-723-2231. You can follow us on Twitter. You can go to our website, which is ISUPK.com. And today, we're going to be talking about one of the most recent events that's happened here in America with this this new so-called running for president, Donald Trump. Okay, and what happened at one of his rallies that he had, one of his little presidential campaigns, his little rallies that happened. And we're going to read this article right here. Go ahead and start reading that first article for me.
Donald Trump faces crime charges for encouraging his supporters to beat up black protesters.
Now, for the life of me, I can't understand why in 2015, almost 16, black folks cannot get it through their head that white people will never love us. They will never love us. I don't care how much begging you do, how much taking down of a flag you do. I don't care what you do. Jump through a hoop, shoot a basketball, slam dunk it from one side of the court to the other, run 100 yards in 2 seconds, okay, hit a baseball out the park, rap and sing all across the stage. The white man will never love you. Read that again.
Donald Trump faces hate crime charges for encouraging his supporters to beat up black protesters.
Okay, keep reading. Start reading that report.
Donald Trump didn't merely cross an ethical line this week when he encouraged the white attendees at his campaign rally to beat up a black protester.
Okay, now, why is the so-called man that's running for president, okay, he's going to be president of this wonderful country, America, and he is encouraging his fans, is what he called them, all right, and his attendees to beat up a black protester. Now, first of all, let's get this clear. The man should have never even been there to begin with, okay? But let's keep reading that on.
He may have also crossed a legal line as well.
Okay, so he's crossing ethical, which is moral lines, and legal lines, things that's a crime, okay? Keep on.
In fact, Trump isn't merely facing charges of violence and assault, but the explicitly racist nature of the attack means that Trump is also now staring hate crime charges in face as well.
Okay, now, he ain't just breaking moral and ethical codes. You know, he's committing crime. He's stirring up violence. You know, and not just on this one incident, but this has happened before. Now, keep reading.
Mercutio Southall, the Black Lives Matter protester who showed up at the Donald Trump rally and yelled the phrase repeatedly. Okay,
now, right here is the problem. Okay, this black man is at a presidential rally, an event full of white people, trying to make them understand that Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. That's what he was saying, okay? And the problem with that is that you're not supposed to be begging anyone to love you, like you, treat you right, or none of that. And that's in the Bible. We're going to get that. Go to the Apocrypha real quick and get Ecclesiastes 40 and 28. And let's read what the Lord say when these protesters is going around begging, hands up, don't shoot. Black Lives Matter. Okay. What they say? What's the new one? They said no justice, no profits for Black Friday and Christmas, blackout the holidays and things like that. We're gonna stop the money and all this kind of stuff. You're not stopping a damn thing. Okay. You are talking to an animal. All right. Now read that scripture.
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
My who?
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Hands up, don't shoot.
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Black Lives Matter.
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Lead not a beggar's life. We are not supposed to be going around begging white people to make them understand that our lives should matter to them. Guess what? They don't. And they never did, and they never have, and never will in over 1,000,000 years. I don't care how hard you try. I don't care what you do. I don't care what the circumstances are. White people will never love blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Lord's chosen people. Okay? The white man will never love us. Get that through your head. Okay? Stop being fooled talking about all white people aren't bad. Yes, they are. All right, and the so-called man that's running for president, this is how he's representing the country. First, he attacked the Mexicans. Now he's attacking us, the black folks. And guess what? We are all brothers. But we don't know that because you keep going to the Christian church, worshiping the white man. You understand? You ain't worshiping Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, because he is a black man. And black Christians, they hate black people. That's why they're doing what they're doing. Okay, I'm willing to bet $1 to a dime that the majority of those women in those Black Lives Matter protests have had abortions. So where do Black Lives Matter at? When you have had 2, 3, 4, 5 abortions and you out marching and protesting because somebody got their brains blown out. I'm sure those people that's in those marches and protests are using drugs and are homosexuals. Okay, now what does a Black Lives Matter to a homosexual when they're not even reproducing? They're not even being a man with a woman or a woman with a man so that we can reproduce and have more children. Okay, have some beautiful black babies. So guess what? It don't matter. All right, and guess what? The white man, he knows that black lives do not matter. Okay, to us at all. Okay, that's why they're doing the things they're doing. So it's time for Black Lives to matter to start mattering to all of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And the only group on the face of this earth that black lives truly matter to is the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Now, keep reading it.
For better it is to die than to beg.
Read that one more time.
For better it is to die than to beg.
For better it is to die than to beg. I would kill me first before I go and beg and go and talk to Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or even Barack Obama, because he's a African. He's not no damn black man, so-called black man like what people lie and say. Okay? Before I go and talk to any white person on the face of this earth and march and protest with a sign talking about Black Lives Matter, I would rather be killed. You understand? That's what I would rather do. Read it again from the top.
My son, lead not a beggar's life. For better it is to die than to beg.
For better it is to die than to beg. Okay? Now go back to the report. We're going to see what happened to this brother. Okay, now if he was in the I.S.U.P.K., okay, the home of the truth, the one body of Christ, this man would have known. Now, we don't protest. Okay? We are not going out and marching with no signs talking about Black Lives Matter, trying to beg to be a part of this this economy and this world, and please let me join you at your dinner table for Christmas and all of that. To hell with that. We don't do that in the I.S.U.P.K. And if this man was in the truth, he would have known not to be going anywhere trying to convince Donald Trump that his life should matter to him. Keep reading.
Angered Donald Trump to the point that he told his own supporters to get him the hell out of here. Okay,
look at what Donald Trump is saying. All right, get him the hell out of here. Get him. He wanted to say, get this NIGGA the hell out of here. That's what he wanted to say. Okay, read that again. What did Donald Trump say?
angered Donald Trump to the point that he told his own supporters, "Get him the hell out of here."
Get him the hell out of here. And let's see how the crowd responded to this.
The crowd took that as an instruction to punk, kick, and otherwise assault the man in an effort to subdue him.
Okay, they turned around and attacked this brother, assaulted this man. All right? Now, you turn around and you yell out, "Get him the hell out of here." And his supporters turned around and took the opportunity to yell, to punch and kick the man. They attacked this man. All right? Keep reading.
While law enforcement officials didn't arrest anyone on the scene, video captured by a bystander suggests that the severity of the attack could rise to felony level.
All right, now the police, they didn't arrest anybody, but they're assuming that this incident could turn around and turn to felony levels. All right, so from being just a little words back and forth, you know, this may turn into something big. Okay, but they made no attempts to arrest no one. All right, okay, keep reading that.
And now Southall says he's considering pressing hate crime charges against both Donald Trump and the people who assaulted him.
Okay, now, again, now go to the Apocrypha and get first Esdras 8 and 85. All right, now, this man, he is going to where they are, okay? You're going to the white man, all right? That's just as bad as the march on Washington that Farrakhan just did. All right, 3rd million man march. Okay, you turn around and you going to the white man to beg and plead for justice. Okay, now let's see what the Bible says about that.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Moreover, we shall never seek to have peace with them. Read that one more time.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
And what has every march been about? No justice, no peace. Hands up, don't shoot. No justice, no profit. Everything is I'm going to beg you for something, and if you give it to me, then I'll be quiet. That's basically what it is. And it's the slave mentality. You know, you turn around and I.S.U.P.K, boss. Okay, master. I.S.U.P.K. That's all it is. You're begging. But the Lord said not to lead a beggar's life. Now he's telling you never to seek peace with these people, man. It's like me standing before a hungry grizzly bear and I'm telling him not to eat me up. That's what this is like when you are protesting and marching and begging the white man for justice. You see what I'm saying? And you're going against God and his word. And he said, what? Read it again.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
We shall never seek to have peace with these people. Okay? We're not telling folks to quit their jobs or move away from your neighbors if you live next door to a white man or white woman or something like that. All right? But we got to do what the scripture says. And that is to come out of her, my people. We got to get out of the mindset of America being such a great country and a great world to be living in, when this is actually our hell, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You understand? Look at what we are going through at the hands of these people. We are not supposed to be seeking peace with them. We are not supposed to be joining together with them, wanting to go after that shooting in South Carolina. They turned around and black people was hooray, hooray, yes. They really did something when they took down the Confederate flag and they left the American flag up. Okay? Keep all the flags up. Who cares? Let them do what they do. But guess what? Black folks, Hispanics, Native Indian, you are the Lord's chosen children. And now it's time for us to return to our God, our power, and do what he has told us to do in this Bible. And read that again.
Moreover, ye shall never seek to have peace with them.
Keep reading.
That ye may be strong and eat the good things of the land.
All right, stop right there. We may be strong, okay? We are weak. We are weak, begging an animal, a hungry bear, okay, a beast, to not eat us up. And all that does is just make the beast even more and more hungry. That's all it does. It makes him want to eat us up more and more and more. Okay, you begging and begging and begging. You on your knees. The Black Lives Matter protests, they had people laying down in the middle of the streets. Okay, blocking traffic. You know, what is all of that accomplished? You have been marching since the 60s. And the only damn thing that has gotten stronger is your damn feet. Okay? I saw one of the protesters, a young lady had on a t-shirt and said, this is not like your grandmother's protest. Guess what? It's even worse than grandmother's protest. You know what I mean? Because you see these people do not care or give 2 cents about our lives, but you're going to beg them and plead with them, and you're going to make them understand. And guess what? It's not going to happen in over 1 million years. Get that second article. Now we're going to go to Donald Trump's response to this incident. Matter of fact, this happened a week before one of the most disgusting American holidays that anyone could ever celebrate is the so-called Thanksgiving. All right, to where the white man has lied and said that this day is the day that where we come together, we made peace with the native Indians. What they did not tell you is that day was filled with nothing but slaughter. Okay, they killed 77 million of our native Indian brothers in order to take this land. Okay, so it's not about feasting, especially like what the Christian church said. They turn around and make an excuse and say, oh, it's for family. Families coming together. You know, we're being thankful to God about what we have, what He's blessed us with, and that is a lie. Okay, you are celebrating the murder of our people. That's what you are doing, and this happened just before this holiday. Okay, that you all are so thankful for. Okay, now this was Donald Trump's response to that. Read that.
Donald Trump, my fans were right to beat up a black protester.
Read that again.
Donald Trump, my fans were right to beat up a black protester.
The white folks don't care about your lives. Get that through your thick skull. Black lives don't matter to white people, man. White lives matter to white people. Get that through your head. Donald Trump, his response out of his own mouth, recorded by these reporters, he said what?
After his supporters beat up a Black Lives Matter protester on video.
This is caught on tape, okay? Just like every other incident with the body cams, someone standing around recording the police. This is all on tape, and they've done nothing about it. And guess what? They're not going to do anything about it. They're going to keep killing you. The more you not get into the truth, okay, the more you continue to break God's laws, to be a homosexual or a lesbian or a damn murderer or a damn drug dealer or a crackhead or whatever sin it is, the Lord is against you, okay? And guess what? No, those lives are not going to matter to you. Keep reading.
Donald Trump suggested that they may have done the right thing.
Donald Trump is saying, guess what? They beat that black man up. They did the right thing. And then if they had killed him, he would have said the same thing. They did the right thing. Keep reading.
The protester, a black man, reportedly started chanting Black Lives Matter at a rally in Birmingham, Alabama on Saturday. In a video captured by CNN reporter Jeremy Diamond, rally attendees swarm around the man, kicking and punching him as he curls up on the ground. Kicking
and punching this man as he curls up on the ground. And Donald Trump said that this is the right thing to do. Okay? But Obama was just interviewed, and they asked him about Black Lives Matter. What do you think about it? And he turned around and said all lives matter. But here you go, you got the next man running for president, all right, which is just as bad as the African, okay? And he's saying they did the right thing to beat that black man up. But all lives matter. That's a joke as well. You understand? Because if all lives matter, then they would be stepping in doing something about this. But guess what? It does not matter to the people. And you can do something about it. If you are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you call the number 314-723-2231. You go to our website, which is ISUPK.com, and you get into our classes. You understand? And you get into this truth, and you separate from these animals, man. Separate from the other nations of people. Because only their lives matter. Have you ever seen a Chinese Lives Matter protest? Have you ever seen a Russian Lives Matter protest? Have you ever seen an African Lives Matter protest? No, you have not. Nowhere on the planet. Okay? And we still going around begging. 2015, almost 16, and we still going around begging the white man for justice. When we see that we are not going to get it. The white man turn around, blow our brains out. Okay? Wherever it's at, in the middle of the street, in a church, they raise the white man some money and then let him go home. That's the end of the story. Okay? So guess what? Our lives are not going to matter to him. Ever. Keep it.
Trump was asked to weigh in on his supporters' actions on Fox and Friends Sunday morning. Maybe he should have been roughed up, he said. It was disgusting what he was doing.
Okay, here he is again. Maybe he should have been roughed up. Maybe he should have been had his head stomped in the ground. Okay, maybe he should have had his face bashed in. Okay, maybe ultimately maybe he should have been killed. That's basically what Donald Trump is saying. He does not care about our lives. Protesting is a joke. All right, Martin Luther King, his protest was a joke. Farrakhan's a joke. Black Lives Matter, a joke. All right, all of these protests and marches that you're doing everywhere is a joke. You are not coming together the way that the Lord has told you to come together. You understand me? You're not doing it. All right, keep reading.
The Republican frontrunner compared what happened at his rally to a Black Lives Matter protest at a Bernie Sanders event, which prompted the Democratic candidate to release a detailed racial justice plan. This is not the way Bernie Sanders handled his problem. I will tell you, but I have a lot of fans and they were not happy about it. And this was a very obnoxious guy, a troublemaker, looking to make trouble, Trump said.
Okay, that's the way they see us, man. All right, as troublemakers. I don't care if you got on a suit or if you're wearing saggy pants. All right, you shouldn't be sagging your pants if you are, but still, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you wear. If you got an afro, you got braids, if you got a bald head, if you got to cut your beard off. You're not supposed to cut your beard off, but if you do, the white man does not look at you as an upstanding citizen. Okay, he looks at us all as troublemakers. Get this through your head. The white man will never, ever, ever love you. Do you understand that? The white man is, I don't care how much you protest, how much you march, how much you beat your feet to the street, it is never going to happen in a million years. All right? And give me Ezekiel 35:5 real quick. Read that. And you're going to find out exactly why. Okay? Never in a million years is this white man going to like you. Keep reading.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
At what?
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
One more time.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
A perpetual hatred. Perpetual means continual. Alright? Continual hatred. And they have shown us this for over 400 years. I do not see where people are saying that our lives have gotten better here in this country, when nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is they're not beating our backs with whips and scourges. That's the only thing that has changed. But they're still beating us down with everything else, with child support, with bills, with taxes, okay, with home loans, car loans, title loans, furniture loans, rental center. They beating us down, okay? So don't think for 1 second, man, that you are absolutely free in this country, okay? Read that again.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Okay, right there. They are shedding the blood of the children of Israel. Who is Israel? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Alright? Donald Trump, if he had the opportunity, he would have shed the blood of that black man. Just like what he said as far as our Mexican brothers. Okay? They do not care about black lives. They do not matter to him. Now go back to that article. Finish reading that.
He gave a similarly winking response when his supporters have turned violent in the past.
Okay, now his supporters, they've done this before. Okay? This ain't the first incident. Don't ever think that the white man has not enjoyed stomping on a black man. Okay? And now, even our black women. See what happened to Sandra Bland? You see what happened to those other 6 sisters that got that came up dead in the police custody? Alright? A pregnant woman that turned around and got attacked and tased by the police. Alright, this ain't nothing new. Keep reading.
2 men in Boston said that they ambushed and brutally beat a homeless Latino man because they were inspired by Trump, who later explained his supporters are very passionate and love this country.
Okay, now listen to what Donald Trump just said. They went and attacked a homeless Latino man. Those are our people as well. You understand? And what did they do? They went and attacked this man. And then he said, what? They are very passionate. And they love this country. This is their country, man. Let them have it. Okay? But you blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you come out of it, man. Alright? Don't partake in their Christmas parties and their Halloween and their Memorial Days and Labor Days and any American holidays. Stop celebrating. Alright? This country does not love you. Let them celebrate Christmas all they want. Okay? Let them go Black Friday shopping and turn around and have people fighting every doggone year for a TV or for a damn pot and a pan. Okay? Some decorations for your bathroom. Some toys for kids. When you can go buy a toy for your child any time of the year. If you want to give somebody a gift, a damn flannel shirt and a pack of socks, that's all you're buying. You can do that any time of the year. Okay? And the scripture tells us, learn not the way of the heathen in Jeremiah 10:2. Alright? We are not supposed to learn heathen customs. Heathens are non-Israelites. I know that you have been told that you are a African American, okay, that you're a black man, but that's not true. You are Israelite according to God and according to this Bible, okay? And we are not supposed to learn the ways of the heathen. We are not supposed to be sitting out, camping outside of a mall or store, waiting for the door to open to get a damn TV for $100, okay? That's not what we're supposed to be doing, okay? But Donald Trump said what again about his supporters? They're what?
2 men in Boston said that they ambushed and brutally beat a homeless Latino man because they were inspired by Trump.
They was inspired by Trump, all right, to beat up a homeless man. Keep reading.
Who later explained his supporters are very passionate and love this country.
Now, he didn't say, no, I didn't tell him to beat that man up. He made an excuse for him. Just like any other time the white man does something to us, he makes up a damn excuse. He says, oh, they're passionate, love this country. Why wouldn't they do it? Okay, keep reading.
Reports of Trump supporters launching violence and racist attack have become fairly commonplace.
Commonplace. This is almost like the norm. You understand? For Donald Trump to be encouraging his supporters and his fans, like what he calls them, to beat up on black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. Okay, keep reading.
Another recent rally took a dark turn when attendees shoved and spat on immigration advocates.
Okay, they turn around and shove it and spitting. That's what spat is. They're spitting, okay, on the who?
Immigration advocates.
The immigration advocates, okay? Some more of our people. Keep reading.
The following week, Trump supporters were filmed dragging and kicking an immigration advocates while others yelled, USA, USA.
Look at what they're doing, okay? Dragging, beating up our people, yelling USA, and the only damn thing that you could think of to do is go and put on a shirt and some tennis shoes and go out and march and protest talking about Black Lives Matter. When the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA since 1969 has been giving black folks this solution, okay? And the solution is to separate from America. Get Zephaniah 2 and 1. What we have to do is we have to separate from these people, man. They mean us absolutely no good. And what we need to do is we need to actually show the whole world, it's in the Bible, we need to show the whole world that black lives really do matter, okay? And they matter to us. Guess what? We're going to stop black on black crime, okay? We're going to stop killing over 8,000 of our brothers every year. It makes no sense. We're going to stop going to the strip club, making it rain on our sisters, okay? Talking about you going to wife her and make her shine and all of that. You're treating the woman like a whore. But guess what? We're going to stop that, okay? We're going to stop letting these preachers, knowing that these preachers are molesting children, and then turn around and keep taking them to the church. And then the mothers are so disgusting. They turn around and tell the daughter, that's a man of God. He wouldn't do such a thing. The child said that this man touched him and ultimately forced him to have sex with them. And these Christians in these churches don't even investigate. They pop the child upside the head and say, be quiet. And that is disgusting. But we're going to do what the Bible said to do. Read that.
Gather yourselves together, ye. Gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather yourselves together. It is time for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to come together. All right? You've been trying to come together with the white man for over 400 years, ever since we got off the slave ships. And it has not happened yet. They keep telling you, hey, forget all about slavery. I didn't do it. That was my grandfather, my great-great-grandfather. I had nothing to do with it. But guess what? They still have not let you join together with them. Okay? It's never going to happen. And who's the nation not desired? The nation of Israel, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So if black lives really matter, then we will be coming together up under the one body of Christ, which is the I.S.U.P.K. Keep reading.
Before the decree bring forth.
Before the decree bring forth. What is that? That's the order, okay, for Christ to return. So it's time, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, men, women, and children. It is time for us to come together and show the world that black lives really do matter. All right? Keep reading.
Before the day pass as the shaft.
Uh-huh.
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
All right. You keep going around begging and pleading and marching. The fierce anger of the Lord is going to come upon you. All right? But you can turn around and you can get into the one body. All right? Humble yourself. Be ready to learn and listen. All right? And then we're going to get this kingdom. And with that being said, Shalom. I'm Officer Dagog Bar out of St. Louis, Missouri. And again, we got classes Tuesday through Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. You know, if you're in the area and you want to become a trooper in the school, call 314-723-2231. And every Monday, all right, is the Commander General GEN.YAHANNA's radio show, The Grill. Okay, the baddest radio show in all of the land right now today. Right? And now, with the announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. A rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Alright? And then tithes, which is a commandment. Okay? You can go to Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Okay? And Ma'ashra means tenth in the Hebrew. Okay? It's 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Okay? And you can give it to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Alright? And then a priest fund. It's a free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory. Okay? And then it's whatever amount you would like to give. Okay? And then if anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or war scarf. And again, I'm Officer Degog Bar. This is the I.S.U.P.K. and we out. Shalom.
Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal. So I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow.
Hey, who shall be smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. And I'll be damned if I just sit back while my people fall. There is no contestant when we all in this together. So let's come together now so we can end this shit forever. I don't wanna go to school, I'd rather read up on my enemies and study all the methods used to kill my people mentally. Sex, money, and drugs is destroying our identity. And this ain't nothing new, this shit been going on for centuries. Instead of fighting for rights, we should have been fighting for our land. Now we fighting for the man. They fell right into their plan. And I'm sick of this, it's ridiculous how the government is such hypocrites. They make the laws, then break the laws. How serious should I take the laws? My blood, homie, I'll take a loss. This family first, worst come to worst, and I die for mine. Me and my niggas, we charged up like alkaline. We strapped up like Caliban. When it's wartime, I'm on the front line. Facts life, I'm acting like I was born again, it's the afterlife.
No one knows because they tried to